Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Talk to Me, a place where vibrant conversations meet the pulse of life. I'm your host, Lazarus, and in today's episode, we will be talking all about the importance and difficulties of stepping out of your comfort zone. Today, I'm really excited to be joined by Mávio Alberto, also known as the Last Go Getter, and HB, a marketing professional and a content creator that has been influencing lots of young men in Angola. Mávio Alberto, how are you? And what are your expectations for today's episode?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you very much for your invitation. I really like your setup. It's amazing.
Oh, thank you.
And I expect to bring all your audience is expecting from me because I probably they already know me and yeah, let's do
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Just quick question. Why the last go-getter? I wanted to ask you this question.
Well, this is a question that I cannot answer laughing because this is a very serious word. Yeah, indeed. The last go-getter. Why? The first thing you have to have in your mind is that being a go-getter is you have to be energetic, determined, proactive, and you also need to make things happen and not expect things to happen.
Okay.
That's the meaning of a go-getter.
So I'm a go-getter.
Yeah, you are a go-getter, but
Yeah.
you're not a last go-getter.
Okay.
Because the last go-getter is a person, even though everybody has already given up, those ones who are calling themselves by go-getter have already given up. There I am, the last one.
Okay.
Keep pushing.
Go pushing forward.
That's me.
No giving up. Okay,
The
guys,
last
if you want to
go-getter.
be one of the last go-getter, you can't give up. Otherwise, you're
Yeah,
only
that's
going
the
to have
thing.
one, right? Yeah.
That's the
So we
thing.
are going to talk about difficulties about stepping out of people's comfort zone and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would like to know from you: have you ever overcome any difficulties by stepping out of your comfort zone?
Well, there is no way to not go through a lot of difficulties when you're trying to step out of your comfort zone. Because being in a comfort zone means to be in a place where you are safe,
Yeah.
where you accept whatever you're doing. Let me give you a fast example. Let's suppose you're working at a company
Yeah.
and you want to leave that company because the money they are paying you is not good. You're not in your comfort zone, you're uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Then they decided to increase your money. You start getting comfortable. Probably when you were earning not that much money, you were thinking to leave that job but to start new things
Yeah.
because you wanted to step out of that thing
Yeah.
and start new things. But once they increase your money, you feel safe, you feel comfortable.
I'm no longer going to leave this place.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm safe,
Yeah.
I'm comfortable. Then, if you want to step out of your comfort zone, of your comfort zone, of course you will find a lot of challenges. If you're leaving your job, if you're leaving the school, if you're leaving whatever the thing you are doing now, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
There are people criticizing you. There are things you don't know, you will have to know. These are small obstacle, not small. These are the obstacle
Yeah,
you're going to
obstacles. Yeah,
find.
you find when you
Yeah,
leave your comfort zone.
yeah,
But I like when people leave their comfort zone, that's a very transformative for their personal growth
yeah,
because
indeed,
they can face their fears and embrace new challenges.
indeed.
But I would like to know, why are people not stepping out of their comfort zone? I see lots of people, like, even when they don't like their job or they don't
Uh-huh.
like the course they are doing in the
Yeah.
university and all this stuff, they don't leave it. They be there.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, let's say first, well, people are not leaving their comfort zone. Why? There is only a simple reason. If some people are working in a certain place and they feel that things are not going good, the place is not good, and it's been very tiring for them, it's because that's the only option they can see.
Okay.
This is why I usually advise young people like me, if they want to, have to succeed in life, the thing they should do is start learning new things. Because there are three stages of the comfort zone.
Okay.
There is comfort zone, learning zone. Now let's go to comfort zone, fear zone, learning zone, and the growth zone. In comfort zone is where you feel safe, where you feel okay. You only see one thing. For example, we are talking about working in a certain place, right?
Yes,
Let's
yes.
take this example just as one so that we don't go so far.
Yeah, yeah.
You're working in a certain place, and there is somebody telling you, go to that place, it's good, we will pay you a lot. But there is something telling you, well, they already know me here, I'm already old here,
Yeah,
you see?
yeah, I
And
think
I know these people are not going to fire me
yeah, because
so
I'm going to
easily.
have more opportunities here because they know me.
Yeah, it's not more, it's not about the opportunity. I wouldn't say
Yeah,
opportunities.
okay.
I would say like, I know these people and they know me, they need me. I'm indispensable here.
Okay,
Yeah, that's the
that makes
thing. They
sense.
have this
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
mind,
yeah.
so they will not step out of the comfort zone. This is one of the main reason. You
Yeah.
see? But when this person tells you and you start believing, you start thinking, you have the fear zone. That's the fear zone. You're afraid to lose that comfortability.
Yeah.
You see? You're afraid. I don't want to lose it. I like to be here. You have, but this person comes and tell you that. Then if you really want, then if you really want to step out of your comfort zone, you have to go through the fear zone.
Ooh, that's really hard.
Yeah, that's really hard, of
Yeah.
course. But when you go to learning zone, that's amazing because you start understanding the benefit it's got for you. I had a friend who used to say that there will always be a job for you, a new opportunity for you in life. If you're somebody who is focused on learning, who has experience, who is professional, there will be always opportunity for you. Yeah, the only thing we that stops most of the people is that they really feel safe. If I'm safe here, I'm not leaving today. You see,
Yeah, I see.
why would I leave safety? People around me will say, why is he leaving? That's a mistake he's making. I had a friend called Mr. Bang. He was working with us together.
Yeah, I know him. I know him.
Yeah, you know him,
Yeah, I
right?
know him.
And when he decided to leave the job, even I criticized him because I thought he was making a huge mistake. But then I realized I was wrong. There is something, and there I could realize the difference of reading things and experiencing things. I thought he was not going good. Now the guy is today is succeeding. He's
Yeah.
doing so well. He's doing so well.
Yeah, I see
You
his
see, right?
posts every time. I see
Yeah,
what is
that's the
happening to him.
thing. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Sometimes leaving your comfort zone can give you what you expect. Not sometimes, most
Yeah.
of the times.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So like the risk you have to
indeed,
take, right?
indeed.
Because I think many people are afraid of what you said before.
Yeah.
Yeah, facing their fears, they go like, "Oh, what is going to happen?" Because I'm good here where I am. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to leave this place because I don't know
Yeah.
what is going to happen if I try.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
You
that happens
don't.
every single time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there is also something that I realize is that most of the things people wish they don't know. Not most of the things, but usually things people wish they don't know. You know why I say this? Because when I was a kid, I used to say I wanted to be a doctor, but I didn't know how it feels to be a doctor.
Yeah.
I said a lot of things I wanted to be, but at the end, I realized I didn't really want to be that thing. I didn't know these things. So, this is the same mindset people should have and understand when they really want to do something new. Instead of just feeling safe, they have to understand that most of the things they once wished they didn't know. But when they get to know the things, it was for some people was that what they expected, and for
Yeah.
other people was not what wasn't what they
They expected.
expected.
Yeah,
So
something
this is
totally new.
life. This is how
Yeah.
life goes.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah,
we don't know how things are going to turn out, but we even so we try to do our best.
indeed. That's
Try
the
to take the
thing.
risk.
That's the thing.
Yeah, but I have another question about this, but this one is going to be related to relationships.
Hmm.
So do you think how can like stepping out of your comfort zone help you build a stronger relationship with others? Like I see many people being like, I I'm an introvert. Like I used to be an introvert.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had little friends. I think I had only two friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I used to be really afraid of making new friends. But then I decided to step out of my comfort zone because
Yeah.
I was like, I don't need to make more friends. I think these friends I have are enough.
Uh-huh.
And I decided to step out of my comfort zone at that time. And I think for that reason, now we are here talking, and I make a lot of friends, and
Yeah,
I
indeed.
sometimes I
Indeed.
even had a girlfriend at that time. So I think I
Yeah.
want to ask you, how is stepping out of your comfort zone something really important when it comes to relationship?
Well, there is something that we talk in nowadays that is called networking. Networking is kind of socialization with people who are kind of connected to you
Yeah.
or with you, and you you show what you've got to them, and you kind of start hanging out, and also you take opportunity from them, and they also take things from you.
Yeah, sure.
That's like how the networking works. And if you step, for example, if you're somebody who's not too open for people, it's gonna be very hard for you to start doing new things, because human being are sociable. As a human being, we are all sociable. How can you improve? How can you go farther in your life if you don't have the ability of socializing?
Yeah.
So this shows the importance of socializing, of stepping out. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. Of stepping out of your comfort zone when it comes to be in a relationship with
Yeah,
people.
with people.
Yeah,
So
that's the
that's
thing.
really important. I
Yeah,
like what you said.
indeed.
Now I would like to know, like, what advice would you give to someone who is afraid of stepping out of his comfort zone?
Well,
Yeah, that's really
I
hard.
don't know if you guys allow it,
Yeah.
but I'll say it because it's me. Yeah, and yeah.
Yeah.
If you are afraid of stepping out of your comfort zone, put in your mind you will always be the same person you don't want to be. There's something that I usually say is, last year you were the same person as this as last year was, when was last year? Last year was 2020, yeah, 2023, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You were the same person as the person in 2022.
Yeah.
You were the same person. Then, if you want to grow up, you have to take decisions right now. You have to be a go-getter. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, there is a saying.
Like,
there is a saying that goes like, there was once. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah,
I was
no.
watching a video on TikTok, and I saw someone saying that if you always did what you always, I mean, if you always do what you always did, you always get what you always got.
Mm.
So that means that you really have to step out of your comfort zone if you want to have new things.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're
Indeed,
yeah,
indeed.
you're only going
People
to
are wishing a lot, are dreaming a lot, but they are doing nothing.
nothing.
People say, I would start today. If I had it, I would give my life for that.
Yeah.
Then give.
Then get it. Yeah.
Lazy people, mediocre. What do you expect from them?
Always dreaming.
Always dreaming. What people should do, that's my way of, I call it mindset. I don't know how people are calling it now, but I call it mindset. This is what I set in my mind. Whatever I do in my life, whatever I set for my life, I gotta go for it. It doesn't matter what's gonna happen, I gotta go for
Gotta
it.
go for it.
Yeah, because I'm only 23 years old, and people have been saying that I did a lot, but I see that I haven't done anything yet.
Yeah. So that's the mentality.
And that's the mentality. That's what people who are in their comfort zone should understand. If you have this ability of realizing where you are and how much you can still do, if you have this vision, if you
Yeah.
can really understand this, you're gonna be able to step out of your comfort zone. You're not able to step out of your comfort zone if you are not able to see where you are. If you still see, like, I did a lot, I have a lot, But if you see like you have a lot to do, of course you will grow up. You will leave your comfort zone. I know it's difficult because you live in a place where you feel safe. You live in your parents, people who are feeding you.
Yeah.
But there is a time you have to grow up,
Yeah.
and that's the time. I'm not talking to kids. I know I'm talking to grown-ups.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing. People should put in their mind what they really want and only breathe it and nothing else.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your words so much. Yeah. So that brings us to the end of this episode. I actually wanted to talk to you about this more. Yeah.
Yeah, thank
So
you.
I would like to end this episode with a game.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm going to name three people, and I want you to describe them using only one word.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start with the first person. Ariklenish Victor. One word.
Well, let me think. I gotta think. Yeah,
Okay,
you
think
have to
about
give
it.
me the opportunity of
Yeah, think
thinking.
about it.
Yeah, the guy is my friend, right?
Yeah, he's your friend. You're always
Um,
together. One word.
He's a doer.
Do it.
Yeah, he's a
Okay.
doer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is a doer?
The meaning of a doer?
Yeah.
Somebody who does.
He does.
Yeah, he makes
Okay.
it happen.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. The next question is, the next person is Mr. Bang. You
Mr.
mentioned
Bang?
him. Yeah.
Mr. Bang? He's the fucking go-getter.
The fucking go.
Yeah, he's the fucking go-getter.
Okay.
Yeah, you said only one word, right?
Yeah, only one word.
But no problem saying
Yeah, I
fucking
think
go-getter. Like,
let's consider it one word.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's one
Yeah.
word. So the last person is someone I met in 2001, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2001.
Mhm.
2001. I am only
2001,
I'm
dang.
only 20.
Yeah, I was lost.
Okay, I think I'm just kind of like fishing. It's
Ah.
me.
How would I describe you?
Yeah, how would you describe me?
Well, can I like describe you for real?
Yeah, for
Or
real.
you just want a word?
No, for real. Okay, okay. That's me. That's
Well,
for real.
I really appreciate you. Yeah, I really appreciate you. I don't have difficulties on describing people. I don't like only to be describing people with adjectives. I like to say words. Like,
Yeah.
I have this ability of knowing myself pretty well, like knowing what I have to learn, not all about me. And I like also to describe people the way they should be described. And I feel like you are somebody very determined, somebody who has a lot of dreams, and somebody who is making it happening. And appreciate that you are a permanent learner, and that's amazing when you a permanent learner. You are also a humble person,
Thank
and I expect you to keep being this humble person you are. And what else? And I feel like, yeah, you're also a go-getter.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you so
you're also a
much.
go-getter.